Okay, hi, thanks for contacting me. Let's start with the basics. First, let's get to know your guitar. Right here, we have the floating tremolo. You probably don't have that on your guitar. It's for more advanced playing with something called a whammy bar that screws into this hole right here, and you can make tons of sounds. If you listen to Van Halen, then that's a concept that they use very frequently, but that is well beyond your status and mine as well, so I still have a lot to learn there too. So above that, we have the pickups. This is called the humbucker pickup because there's two pickups side by side, and then a single coil pickup right here, and then another humbucker pickup right here. And then over here, we have the pickup selector. That selects the first humbucker, and the single coil, just the single coil in the middle, and then the single coil and the upper humbucker, and then the full upper humbucker. And then over here we have the volume and tone controls. Tone is usually up all the way. As far as the strings, the thinnest string is the high E string. It's the number 1 string. Next one is the B string. It's the number 2 string. Next one is the G string. It's the number 3 string. Next one is the 4 string. It's the open D string. Next one is the A string. That's the 5th string. And then the low E string, the 6th string. That's very important to know because we'll be teaching you a tablature, and you will need to know which string to pluck and which fret number to put your fretting fingers on. Up here we have the neck of the guitar, which contains the frets. This guitar happens to have 24 frets, which is quite a bit. I don't play this guitar that much, but it was one of my first ones. It's an Ibanez, and you can make a lot more sounds with 24 frets. And my Fender, which is not shown here, has, I think, about 21 frets, so you can't get as high of a pitch. So the frets are basically, you put your finger in between each piece of metal. Let's say right here, 1st string, high E, 12th fret. You'd put it right there. That is a E note. That is an octave up, which is 8 steps. And then I guess the first thing I'll be teaching you after you see this video is the chromatic scale. That's all the notes, including the sharps. It goes a little something like this. I hope you can see it. Let me reposition the camera. Alright. It starts right up here. Open E string. Gives you that low E note, the lowest note on the guitar. And then you would put your first finger on the 1st fret, E string, low E string. That would give you an F note. And then you would go with all until you'd go the 2nd fret with the 2nd finger, 3rd fret with the 3rd finger, 4th fret with the 4th finger. And then you would play an open A, which we already went through is the 5th string. And then you would do the same thing as you did on the previous string, all the way up to the G string, where you will only go 3 frets up. And then you will play the last note on that is an A sharp. So you'd do an open B, and then you'd do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you would go in reverse, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, 3, 2, 1, open, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, 4, 3, 2, 1, open. I know you can't see that very clearly, but on your first free intro lesson, I'll get you all the details, and it'll be a much better live. This isn't really a great broadcast, but let's see here. So the exercises I explained in the email are very simple. If you look at my wrist, you just go like that in a motion before you start to play it to get your wrists stretched so you don't have any carpal tunnel syndrome. You don't want that because that can happen playing the guitar. And then your fingers kind of go like that, make a fist 4 or 5, 10 times. on each hand. So you can do it on the right hand too, your strumming hand, and strumming fingers go like that. And for now, that's about it. I hope this video was informational. Sorry about the poor quality, but I'll be more than happy to contact you in person and give you a better view of what's going on here. So thanks for watching. God bless and have a great night.